How's it going, guys? It's been a while, man. It's been a while. I've been MIA, man. I've been so busy. But I wanted to make this quick video for you guys. I know it's almost the first month of January. We're coming to a conclusion of the first month. These are the times where you need to start asking yourself, where am I going wrong? And where am I going right? You see, I believe that we should all be reflecting not every year on our performances and our improvements on life, but every day. Every day, we need to be just self-analyzing what's been going on. What are we doing wrong? Is there anything that we need to be adding to our lives? Is there anything we should be taking out of our lives? And I think that by doing this on a daily basis, what this allows us to do is to go a lot deeper than if we were just to wait for the end of the year, the beginning of the year. Because the problem with that is that when you start to analyze on a yearly basis or even on a monthly basis, you're not exactly sure of everything that you've done throughout the years. You're not aware of a lot of things. And there may be some things that you do daily, little micro habits that are great for your improvement and your self-development. But then there might be things you're doing that they're not so great and they're not helping you at all. And I think by analyzing yourself every single day, you're able to really pinpoint like what it is that you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. And I know I sound repetitive saying the same shit, but you really need to understand, guys. I woke up late today. I didn't get to hit the gym in the morning. I had an event to go to at 9 a.m. Threw me off. I went to the event and then I'm like, I still got to get my workout in. So I came back home, I changed, and I went to the gym. And I was just analyzing this whole sequence of events. You know, I missed my wake up, which it happens. We're humans, we're not perfect. And I told myself, well, damn, look at this. I mean, I woke up late. I'm at the gym now, 2 o'clock. Like, this is time where I should be working. I should be making my calls. I should be, just doing what I got to do to generate more business as a real estate agent. And I really come to the conclusion that I need to, critique my days. And this was a big critique of mine, that I didn't wake up on time. And the problem is that when you don't critique these things and you just hey, whatever, I just woke up late one day, it's fine, it happens, and you let it rock, not good at all. Because then what happens is you start just becoming accustomed to allowing yourself to make these mistakes. And day by day, you're just going to keep making mistakes and you're not going to really, pay really mind to it. You're not going to address what needs to be addressed. It's like when you go days of eating clean and then you start having a little cookie one day. You go in the fridge, you grab a cookie, and then you go back to your room, you do whatever, you go to sleep, whatever. And you don't really look at yourself and say, damn, I shouldn't have eaten that cookie. And you kind of just brush it off because, yeah, it's just one cookie, right? One cookie's not going to kill anybody. But then what happens is maybe days go by, you're doing good, and then you see another cookie. Let's grab another cookie. You don't say anything. You just let it rock. It's fine. It's just a cookie. Now, before you know it, you're eating cookies on a weekly basis. Now you've just accumulated, if each cookie's 100 calories and you eat 4 cookies in a month, you do 4 times 12, that's fucking 3,600, 360. Math. I'm not a mathematician, okay? But the point is, you just ate all those calories in a year. And yeah, it doesn't seem so crazy, but if you were to actually analyze what you did and realize that you shouldn't be eating that cookie, you can save yourself a lot of calories in the long run. And it's the same thing with the wake up. It's the same thing with the diet. It's the same thing with doing the stuff you need to do. You need to understand that every day you need to do a self-analysis. Did I wake up early today? Did I have a clean meal today? Did I avoid eating cookies? Did I make my phone calls? Did I follow up with these leads that I needed to follow up with? Did I finish that deal sheet that I needed to create for the attorney? Did I call the attorney back? Did I call my buyer about a house he was interested in? Did I put that offer in? Are you doing the things you need to do? Did I call my mom to see how she's doing? Because our parents are not going to be here forever. And these type of things, you don't really think about on a daily basis. And what happens is the year comes to an end and you're like, what do I got to work on? Oh, okay, I want to make 10K this year, every month this year. I want to get fit this year. I want to get closer to God. I want to do this. I want to do that. But were you actually planning and analyzing and looking at ways to improve yourself throughout the year? Or are you just going about life and then realizing towards the end that there's a lot of things you've been doing wrong and that you shouldn't have been doing and that you should be doing, and now just trying to just cram it all up into one thing, and now you don't even know what to think because you're thinking of so many things? And it's happened to me before. I usually every year, and I would honestly suggest this to anybody, every year, give yourself at least a day or two to work on a 2-year vision board. Or you could do a year vision board, 5-year. I think 2 years is a pretty realistic, it's pretty realistic to just plan out the next 2 years. And what I do is I go on Pinterest, I go on Google, and I get a bunch of pictures of things that I would love to achieve in the next 2 years. Right now I have a bunch of stuff on my 2-year vision board. I made this probably, I think it was like the first week of January. I put that I want to get a couple suits, that I want to close more deals, that I want to have, a minimum 100K in the bank. And that's just besides the investments I'm going to make. So that's like after my investments that I make, I want to have 100K left. Like that's my goal, 2 years. I want to have a McLaren. I want to have a team of realtors that I'm working with that are just crushing it. So I'm putting all these things together. And every morning I wake up and I look at that board and I look at that and I'm like, what am I able to cross off today? What am I able to eliminate from this board because I've accomplished it? And every day I look at that board and I'm like, I got to get to this goal. I have to do this. It's concrete now. And that's the problem with a lot of you guys is you have these crazy goals, and by all means you should strive for the moon. Really, you should be striving for the moon. But the problem is that a lot of times your goals aren't really real because you haven't made them real. You're just thinking about the goals you want. You're thinking about the car you want. You're thinking about the gold watch. You're thinking about the cute girl you want to date, the condo you want to buy, the trips you want to take, the house you want to get your mom. But are you actually writing your goals out? Are you putting pictures on a wall? Are you writing in a journal? Are you every day like writing down like, this is what I want? Are you journaling? Are you putting diaries? Are you actually manifesting, or are you just daydreaming? Really? Are you manifesting or are you daydreaming? And you guys need to understand that you need to make your goals concrete. You need to plan accordingly, because you can make as many goals as you want. You can have, I could sit here and say, yeah, I want to be a CEO next year. I want to have $5 billion. I want to be just like Jeff Bezos. I want a yacht. I want 3 Ferraris. But am I going to actually achieve that if I'm not analyzing myself and what I need to do to get there? Do you think somebody that sleeps in, that drinks every day, that's smoking weed, that's doing drugs, that's partying, that's spending money on pointless shit, you think that's somebody who's going to have 3 Ferraris, who's going to be just like Bezos? You think that's possible? Or do you think I need to sit down and tell myself, okay, look, I want to get to this point. I want 3 Ferraris. Okay, maybe I shouldn't go get that Balenciaga shoes. Maybe I shouldn't take that trip to, to fucking Miami where I'm just going to go party. Maybe I shouldn't, spend money on this dinner. Fucking Roof Chris, $3,000. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should make my meals at home. Maybe I should go to the market instead and buy like pounds of meat and just make some ground beef and rice. Maybe I should just go get some nice Nikes for like $150, little nice new shoes, whatever, it's fine. Are you thinking this way? Are you really thinking this way? Maybe I should cancel my Netflix. I'm paying $15, $20 a month for Netflix, $20 Apple Music, $20 in Hulu. Like, are you actually analyzing the itty bitty details? If not, then you need to be doing these things in order to get to where you want to go. I'm not where I want to be yet, but from what I know of people who are, they do a lot of self-analyzing. They analyze everything. They analyze their fucking dollar. Every dollar that comes in, they're like, where is this money coming from? Where is it going? And if you're not tracking numbers of the things you do, there's no way. You're fucked. You're like actually fucked. Like if you're not tracking how much money you're making, how much you're spending, how many appointments you're making on your real estate calls, how many deals you have under contract, how many calls you've made, how many fucking calories you've eaten, you're just going to be a mess. You need to be so analytical about everything, guys. Everything needs to be an analysis. That's the only way you're going to be able to just get to the next level, because every day you're going to be improving. Every day there's going to be something you should have done that you didn't do, or something that you didn't do that you should. I don't know if I just said the same thing, but you get the message. Guys, I love you. I want everybody here to succeed. I just want to see everybody to the top, and I just want everybody to be on this journey with me. I'm on this journey to just become a millionaire, to be rich, to have money, not because I feel like I deserve it, but because I feel like I owe it to the world. I feel like I owe it to my family. I owe it to the people I love. I owe it to my race, being a Hispanic person. Like, I want to be someone that's like, yeah, you know, I'm born here, I'm Hispanic, and if I can make it, you can make it too. Because a lot of our people, for my Latino people, you know, a lot of us, we come here, our parents come here with these dreams to be great, to have a better life, and unfortunately, things don't work out that way. And our parents do a lot for us coming to this country, busting their ass for us to have a better life and trying their hardest. And for us to just waste the dream that they had, it's not fair. It's really not fair, guys. Love you all. I want everybody to succeed. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking kill it. This is our fucking year. Go.